Hey, this is Bosko, and I'm back with more toy collectibles. This time I went to a flea market here in Las Vegas called Broadacres, and I got a nice little haul. This is actually going to be in two different parts. The first part is going to be a bunch of random toys, and then the second part is going to be I bought a huge lot of Dino Riders. And I actually kind of want to spend, for the second part, a little bit more detailed look at the Dino Riders that I got. Because I got some of the dinosaurs, I got the action figures, and I got a lot of the parts, weapons, accessories, the harnesses, stuff like that. So I just want to take a closer look at that. So that will be part two, so please stay tuned for part two, especially if you're into Dino Riders. So what I want to show you is what I got at the flea market. And the first thing I'm going to show you is something I had forgot to show in an earlier video when I went to Rogue Toys for my Hot Wheels. I had actually got this, or actually I'm going to show you two items. I do apologize, two items. The first item is this knockoff wind-up toy of a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. And it is called a Walking Masked Hero. And as you can see, it looks like a teenage turtle. So, and I got it for 99 cents. I got it just because I like knockoff toys. So I thought that was pretty amusing. And then the other thing that I got at Rogue Toys, that was $1, is this Dracula wind-up toy. And I just liked it just for the fact because it looks somewhat old, but I know it's not like extremely old, but I just like it. I just love the look at it. Or I love the look of it, and I will probably be using it in a Halloween toy photo coming up later on in the year. So I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, so what I'm going to show you now is stuff I got at the flea market. Let me show you. Start off with the Hot Wheels. First of all, here is a part of their Spy Print series. And this is the, I'm actually trying to find the name of the car, and I don't think that's on here. Okay, so anyway, I want to keep this on the card just for the fact that I like what it says here at the bottom. It says, eavesdrop on the enemy. And I just like that because it's actually part of the packaging, part of the car. So I like that a lot. So that was actually pretty cool. It's like a nice little touch added to the character of the car. Okay. Now for my loose stuff that I got, I will show you that this is a space shuttle from Matchbox from 1979, and it looks like it is missing one of the landing wheels, but still. Really do love that space shuttle. That's cool. That's going to go with all my NASA metal stuff that I have. Okay. Next, I've got this Kitco from 78? 79. It is this very cool van, and love that. So, very cool. Next, we've got this Tonka truck from 1992, and it looks like it's missing a back part of the truck, but still I like that. It's the plastic wheels, but it's a metal body, so I really like that. This is a Matchbox combine harvester from 1977, and this is all metal, which is very cool. That all metal stuff like that, and it's got the little spinning combine piece, and it's got the rotating piece up here. The wheels are intact, and that is very cool. This is a Hot Wheels. I think they just have these out just recently, which is a SpongeBob collection of Hot Wheels, and so yeah, pretty, well, it says 2011, but my friend has actually seen these out in the stores just recently, so I don't know if it's old stock or what, but this was 50 cents, so couldn't pass that up. A lot of these Hot Wheels that I got were either 3 for $1, or a few of them were $1 each, and a couple were like 50 cents each. So This is a very cool little hot rod, and it looks like it's a broken windshield, but I don't care because it's still a very cool looking car. This is a, let's see who makes this here, Road Champs, and it is a NASA semi-truck. And again, that's going to go with all my NASA stuff. This is a Hot Wheels special, or excuse me, a Hot Wheels Speedy delivery truck. We have got a Kidco 1979 little Jeep, is it a Jeep Wrangler? So very cool. This is actually from, this is a Hot Wheels, but it's from Disney Pixar. So I thought that was pretty cool. I love the look of that. And we've got a Hot Wheels Lickety 6 from 1977. Very old car there, and you can see that there's a driver inside. A lot of paint wear, a lot of character to it. Very cool. And black wall. Look at that. And I have another NASA vehicle. This one is from Matchbox, and it's missing, I think it's some kind of rocket that's on the back of this, or missile or something. But very cool. To go with my taxi collection, this is a Hot Wheels taxi. And I love the look of that. I love the purple on the sides, and then also it's got a very light purple tint to it with the windows and the interior. It just comes off as just a very light purple inside, which is very cool. Matches the outside. This is a Motorcycle, it's called, with the bike on the side, motor exposed. So very cool. I have another one of these in a different little color scheme, and I think like a different tinted dome or whatever that is. Another one of these cars that I actually really do like, because what I like is it has like that metal, sheet metal kind of look to it, and I really do like that. And this one is just kind of a plain yellow one. Like my other one was more of a brownish, dusty colored kind of one, but still I love these vehicles. I love the casting. Next we've got a police transporter bus, and I think I only have one more of these kind of police transporter vehicles, one that's in all black, and I actually think it's called a prisoner transporter too, unlike this one that said police transporter. Now this is an old one. This is a Hot Wheels from 1974, and it's very heavy. I mean, it's all metal and it's very heavy. It's a lot of weight to it, but I love that van, and I actually wish it could go on my van shelf, but it's already filled with vans. And then my next one here is a, is this, I want to say it's called an 8 crate, but I don't think that's right. Oh, Chevy Nomad, but I don't know if it's like, it has like a nickname to it or whatever. But very cool looking car. I like that. And then I've got, thought I had 3 of these here. Now these were 3 for $1. Even though that they were like missing like either landing gears or a little bit worn, but I still like these. All metal planes, and as you can see, it's the I think these are called the dogfighting planes because it has the looks like the is it the shark mouth kind of look to it, but very cool. It still has a propeller intact. This one I really do like. I think it's missing a dome or something, and it's missing the landing gear. But I'll show you at the bottom here where it says Hong Kong, and then it says Xylomax, and then 0. I think 0 is the name of the plane, but Xylomax is, maybe it's on the other one. Yeah, here it's on this one. As you can see, it says Xylomax there at the top. This one's missing the landing gear. The propeller is all screwed up in the back there, and actually it's probably missing the propeller in the front too, and some propellers on the side front. But I just like the look. I mean, it gives a good graveyard kind of metal plane look to it. So, which I've already, it's already up on my Flickr account. I've taken pictures of those planes. Now I'm going to show you some McDonald's premiums. This one is a oh my gosh, how come I blank out all the time like this? Not Looney Tunes, but Tiny Toons, I think. But as you can see, it's like a deli sandwich here at the top with the tomatoes for the wheels, and then you can push the character down to get the other character up, and then it's like a rock and roller character with Taz, and then the volume to 10, which would be funny if it said volume 11 on here, but that's okay. And it's supposed to be like some kind of amp on the top of that car. Okay. And then this one is from the early 90s. Yeah, 92. And it's Taz, where the bumpers move back and forth and it spins Taz like he's supposed to spin around. But love that flame car. Very cool. So that's going to go in my character car collection. This one I actually got at a thrift store. The same time I went to Rogue Toys. Is it a Lutheran thrift store, I think? But it's a Griffin, but I have no idea like what it is or what it goes to. If it goes to a playset, if it goes to like some other kind of figures like this. But for $1, I thought that was really cool. I thought that was a very nice looking little minifigure. Okay, I have this deep sea diver from Chap May, and he is a deep sea diver that is a photographer because I love that underwater camera. And then he also comes with a tank and like some kind of like a meter or some kind of little device that he holds on to. And so that was cool. He was I think he was like 50 cents, like that. This is Jurassic Park, Malcolm from the Jurassic Park movies. He was $1. Oh, and I want to stress, nothing here is for trade. Nothing. I will be showing something here very quickly, which why don't I just do that now, because this is for Brian Starner, specifically for Brian Starner, and he's already seen these. So this is, and I got these for $1 each. These are anywhere between like 1978, I think, and 1979. I think one might be like a 1980. But these are all vintage Smurfs for Brian Starner. So you got Roller Skate Smurfette, I don't know, Nighttime Smurf, I guess. I don't know. And you've got Ice Cream Smurf. You've got Graduate Smurf. And then you got Archer Smurf. So that was pretty cool. So and Brian's always happy to get his Smurfs, especially the vintage ones. And I'm happy to get them for him. This cool guy is from Toy Story 3. This is a minifigure from the movie Toy Story 3. And I just like that. So he's going to go in my minifigure collection. I have to keep that guy. This guy goes to my Army Men type of figures. And this is perfect because I need, I think I might have a horse that might match him. So very cool. And he's just missing his spear, as you can see, because he's got the little gap in his hand for the spear. Okay, this is, where's the symbol at? Jurassic Park 2005. So this is the Jurassic Park pterodactyl. And his wings are supposed to flap, so I'm not sure if it's just a little broken mechanism, but still, that's very cool. That's going to go in my Jurassic Park collection. I have a nice Jurassic Park collection. And speaking of Jurassic Park, I've got two of these raptors. As you can see, it says Jurassic Park 2003. So those are very cool. That's going to go in my collection. I've got a few Imagine X figures. So I got another knight with his little knight armor. And then I finally got the wizard. This is the guy I've been looking for. I think he's supposed to come with a staff and like maybe some kind of a hood or whatever, but finally got this wizard I've been looking for. So very cool. That's gonna go in my Imaginext collection. Something else I'm going to show you here. This is a knockoff toy. I can't remember if it's I think it might be in the late 80s, but there's a line called Multi-Mac Galaxy Toys. I think that's what it's called. And this one here is a wired remote control car. And the Multi-Mac Galaxy toys weren't remote controlled. They were just standard cars. But it comes with all these pieces, which you're supposed to customize the vehicle. And it needs a new battery connector terminal to make it work, which I think I can replace, I think. But I just think that was really cool because I like knockoff toys, and it's got this, you know, of course, since it came out around the same time when the Multi-Mac Galaxy toys came out. I just like the old like 80s toys like this. So I thought that was super cool. And then the last thing I'm going to show you, oh, I'm sorry, I got one more thing before I show you the last thing, actually. I got this die-cast metal Joker figure from the Batman Adventures. And this is made by Kenner. And I'll just show you on the back really quick what else is in that line. They had the Batgirl cycle, the Batgirl on the Bat cycle there, but I just kind of ran out of money, and it was either the Joker or the Bat cycle, and I wanted the Joker. So that's very cool as a die-cast figure, and that's going to go on my collection wall. And then the last thing that I'm going to show you is that I got with the guy that sold me the Dino Riders. Is he gave me in the lot a nice size collection of Playmobil figures from 1974. So, like, what I'll show you is, I'm trying to see, there's a date on this Jeep here. Well, this Jeep says 1981, and a lot of these figures, the bigger ones, like I'll show you this right there, say, let's see, I know you can probably already see it, but without the hard focus, okay. Well, there you go, 1974. Okay, so you just got a lot of kind of standard figures here. This guy looks like he's a ghost. And then I got a maid with her little cleaning wand. Kind of got like a little fancy lady there, and got another little lady, but all these are 1974. And then I got these tiny little children that are 1981. All the children were 81s. I got, like, I guess it's an Eskimo. Is that where that's supposed to be? And then this is like a oh, I can't think of the time period. But anyway, little child. And I got a horse with the White Knight, I guess that's supposed to be. And the horse is 1974. And then I got a tiny little horse, I guess that goes with the little children. And a little child in a little winter outfit, which would be good for my Christmas photos. Or actually, it might go good with my Christmas card I'll be making with all my Christmas toys. So I'm making a Christmas card for everybody. And then I got like a little baby stroller. And I got a couple accessories, like a bucket. And I think like a chicken, I think is somewhere. So, almost done here. I'm just going to breeze through all these just to show you all the cool Playmobil people that you might have missed throughout the years. Looks like another little Eskimo child on the right there. Looks like a little girl. Oh, sheep, that's what I had. I had a little sheep, not a chicken. And the sheep is dropped. Okay. So, and then a woman, and this woman's actually, there was like a couple of the older figures that were like, or the adult figures that were like 1981, and it's hard to read this one. It looks like 87 on this one, but so that, I thought that was just really cool. I mean, to have that nice little collection of Playmobil people and get a good majority of figures from 1974 is really cool. And the funny thing too is that I had bought so much toys that I had these Playmobil on the top of my little shopping cart that I drag around the flea market. And another merchant saw that and they're like, "Oh, I've got Playmobil people from 1974." And they had 2 figures inside a little plastic bag. And I go, "Okay, how much?" They wanted $10 for 2 figures. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to pass on that one. But that is all that I have to show you for right now of part 1. Again, please stay tuned for part 2 for the Dino Riders, and I'll just kind of give you like a little preview of what I got. So there's a preview right there of that cool looking action figure that is a Dino Rider. Okay. So, oh, and actually I will show you one figure that's not part of the Dino Riders. This is Battletech. And very cool looking figure. Brian Starner has one of these, and he was actually trying to figure out what this was, and so I went on to the Vintage Toy Facebook page, and somebody right away said Battletech. So that is cool. I like that action figure. So again, please stay tuned for part 2. And if you like this video, please like it. And if you're new and you like it, please subscribe and like the video, of course. And you'll see more vintage toy collections, because like I said, Dino Riders is coming up next. And also in the description below is my Flickr page for my toy photography, and as well as all my friends in the Collectors Talk Trading Circle. So until next time, keep playing with those toys.